What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We're going to break down brand new Slash with Myles Kennedy song, River is Rising. And a huge shout out to Gibson for letting me teach this to you on this beautiful Gibson Les Paul Slash signature. It is amazing. Thing is just absolutely sick. Can't wait to show you guys the riffs. Here we go. All right, so your guitar needs to be tuned down a half step like all Slash stuff. It's in the key of E, so it's like that E rock stuff, E power chords, and some cool pentatonic stuff. The main riff is cool. I've looked up some video to see what was going on because you can hear, which typically I would think 0-3-5, the classic. And I looked at video of Slash, and he's actually playing the open A instead of that 5th fret. It's the same note. So he's going, so it's like the open E, but also a power chord. You can do it single note or with the E power chord. And it goes to that open A. Bum, bum, dum, dum, dun, dun. And this is when he's going. Boom da 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 dum, boom ba da 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 dum, boom da 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 da. And so he's sliding that kind of thing you hear on the beginning of Welcome to the Jungle, kind of that string, and you can kind of hear it coming down from maybe the 3rd fret on the D when you start to hear a note. The main riff he's doing, that's more of just almost like a sound effect. And so those are E notes, octaves. So you've got that 14th fret up here. The other guitar, boom, ba da da ba da, woo. So 14, 2, but then there's tremolo picking there, and when you do a tremolo pick like that, for me anyway, and there's lots of different techniques, I think his hand's a little more Eddie Van Halen looking. When I hear that, I've practiced the most with that tremolo picking by just planting my pinky. And it just helps me keep a steady rhythm on one string. So when the band kicks in, there's an extra part of that E riff. So it's like, open A, E, just holding that E power chord. So my index finger is there. And even though that time that was mostly single notes, but if you just lay into it a little bit more, you can hear the power chord. And that's like a 2 guitar kind of thing. One person could do single notes, one could do the power chord, but they're right there in the same position. And so that's that chugging rhythm verse. So you've got that. Then it goes to, and once again, this is related to the two guitars playing some different voicings. So once again, I'm going to leave this up to you a little bit, give you like different options. So the basic gist is it's a C chord. And then a D chord. And then an E chord. And then the next time, the second time around, C, D, and then once again, it could be bar chords or regular chords. I'm thinking A minor to D. Just very GNR sounding. Da, 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 da. Ha! Right? Now I'm going to just do power chords. Check it out. Now, when I was looking at the live video or the video of the music video I could find on YouTube for this, the rhythm guitar player is playing the C chord with that G in the bass. And he got a little screen time, which was exciting. He's rocking that kind of C chord. And then if you move that up, that's a D chord. But there's definitely a low F sharp in the recording. So there's a few different things. You could do C with the G in the bass. And then just hit that kind of, that classic 5th fret A string and 2nd fret E. Really, that's good enough as a power chord, but then if you, I'm hearing that note in there, which would be 4th fret of the D string. So these are just different options or multiple guitar player parts, right? So the easiest form of that pre-chorus, C, da 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 da, D, E major, and then C again, D, A, D. Could be power chords or A minor to D major. Like that. Now, the other version. So now we get into the chorus. So let's check this out. All right, so the chorus is E power chord or E minor-ish, but E, G power chord, like AC/DC style, and then an A power chord. And then it goes to a C chord, and then a second hit on that C note, which is the 3rd fret A. And I think even Slash maybe just is doing single notes right here, but so C, da, da, da. So C, 3, 2, 1 on that A string after that C chord. Open D. And then 3, 2, 1, oh, starts over. Now I did see some, this is a new song, And I did see a tab somewhere where they were calling, which does sound good, but I mean, I really slowed it down, and there is a, and then there's also a lick, which I would think Hot Pockets. What? Oh no, I didn't do that. And that's not it. That's not it. But I was looking at the live video of Slash, and he's playing it on the A string. And then there's also, it sounds like an octave. But I would think with the Slash guitar, we're going to do the part Slash is doing there, at least live with the band. So I'm doing a bend on the 9th fret A string. So E power chord to this. 7. Then the G power chord. Then the A power chord. When you're playing the chorus the second time, you finally get to that C riff. Instead of that, it's... I cannot sing that high. So you play the riff the same way, you get to that 3, 2... And it sounds like a quick O to the A power chord. It could be the O or the 1. It's going by very fast. Nice power chord. We're getting ready to get into the big solo. I think it's my favorite part of the vocal on this song. Reminds me of David Bowie right here for this little part. I think it's really cool. You should dig into that even more. A, he's singing, and then a C chord, and it's kind of mellow. And then A again, but think of it a power chord, don't get that B string in there. I'm not playing the B string there. And then C, second time. And so it goes back into the intro, but instead of... he's doing an octave up, so that'd be the 12th right here. So just open high E. So just same thing on that high E. And then he goes into ripping classic / overdrive solo. All right, so soloing comes in. He's soloing actually over an A. That's not his solo, but he's soloing over A, and then there's a riff that's going on underneath that. It goes up an octave. There's multiple little things going on, but the basis, the main point of that riff in the lowest octave there is an A, so that's 5th fret, and it's going 5, 4, 3. So it does it 2 times where it's 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, and then just 5, 3. But that 3 of that last one, it's almost like you're hearing it as a pull off to go into the next repeat. And his soloing is playing off of that riff. So he's harmonizing off that for parts of the solo. The octave up is the 7th fret to the 5th fret on that D. And eventually it goes to the hits on the E. And then he's doing some licks all on back to E. Just like the intro, but so hits on E, and he's doing soloing in this E blues position now. So now he's in E. It goes into hits on E. And then eventually 1, 2, 3. 3 hits on the end of that. Back to the chorus. Almost near the end, in the 3-minute something mark, it goes back. And so what's going on in there is a hammer-on from 2 to 3 on the A string. So look out for that. And then finally, it goes back to hits with him doing some riffage in that E minor pentatonic again, but the hits on E. Finally, those 3 hits. Thanks again for hanging out, you guys. Also, once again, huge shout out to Gibson for letting me teach this a lesson to you with this beautiful Slash signature Gibson Les Paul. Really appreciate it. Also, I appreciate your support. So if you haven't yet, subscribing is super helpful. And, feel free to request stuff in the comments below as well. Take care. Hope to see you again.